Previously on Babylon 5 for the first time.
Yeah. Can I drop my huge theory?
Yes.
So we know Sinclair is Minbari now, right?
Like, well, everybody. Well, maybe not everybody. Okay, there's a question. Are all humans part Minbari, or is it just some humans are part Minbari?
What I understood in Lanier's explanation is that some humans are, and then some have whole Minbari souls, and some have part Minbari souls. I think it was Lanier who said it, but I'm not sure. But he said that Commander Sinclair was the first. There will be more. Well, what is the first what? Because he
was the first one that they scanned, is what I understood it to be.
But he says he was the first. There will be more. Well, there are more. They already know there's more. So there's going to be more what? And so my theory is that I think that Sinclair is Valen.
The god?
The god. And so I think between Delenn, you're the one, you're the prophecy, you're this, you're all these great things. Here we go. And the Sinclair that, oh my God, here.
Just say it. What is it?
In Babylon Squared, when Zathras was like, oh, are you? Oh no, not the one. Because Valen hadn't awoken in him yet. It wasn't about him being in pain or anything. The Sinclair that we saw in the blue suit wasn't just Sinclair. It was Valen Sinclair. Right. And so Delenn,
and that's why Delenn was with him, because it was obviously Delenn's hand saying, come on, honey, let's go.
Exactly. So it's going to be evolved Delenn, Sinclair, or Valen Sinclair, and then Zathras somehow comes in and says, okay, now that Valen has awakened in you or whatever, that now you are the one. So there's my theory. There's my wild theory for this. See the homeworld, Minbari, the Minbar homeworld, very crystally. It honestly looks like She-Ra. Like this is something you'd see on She-Ra. This thing. It's Ranger headquarters. We're about to see. I think we're about to see Sinclair, and I think that's him. This is going to be a Ranger story. That's cool handwriting. Oh!
How did he know that you would be here?
How cool is this? It's Sinclair! Ranger what? I gotta see though. You guys were right. You all were right. This is gonna be a big one.
The letter seems to have disturbed you. Perhaps if you told me what it says.
It was written 900 years ago. I imagine it would be disturbing.
This was meant for me alone.
He's so chill. Like Sinclair, this is a different guy.
Okay, now everybody from the non-aligned worlds, get in line so we can process your IDs. Thank you. Come on, move it along. That's all right. That's
Bureaucracy in action.
Commander Sinclair.
It's Zach, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's good to see you.
Remembers his name.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
I'm really digging this version of Sinclair. I think so much of what I had a hard time with his character before was he just wasn't cut out for the level of command he was in.
He's here, isn't he?
Maybe he doesn't need that. He's gotten rid of that now. It's much more zen.
We are gray. We stand between the candle and the star.
It's the same handwriting.
And we haven't had a shadow attack in nearly 8 days.
The way things have been going lately, I've decided to start taking Ivanova lessons.
Captain, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you must
sign up for those lessons.
The White Star at once. Marcus, we will need you to come along as well. Also Ivanova and one other.
Who?
Well, looks like I got here just in time.
Master Jedi.
Captain Sheridan. Jeffrey Sinclair. You've done a good job looking after the place. I couldn't have wished for better.
It's always awkward, right? I mean, the new general manager or whatever.
Sentence, does it?
It's cool seeing them together, though.
On Channel 2.
Temporal rift is twice as big as it was before. It's being caused by an extremely powerful tachyon field being transmitted right into the center of the rift. Hey, Captain, it's coming from Epsilon 3.
Zathras!
You see,
Just as Zathras said.
2 of them?
Not good. Definitely not good. If we distract, very bad. Disrupt time for you. Everyone dies.
It's not good.
Droll told Zathras what to do. So Zathras will do.
As you know, our last great war against the Shadows was 1,000 years ago.
Some letters are from 900 years ago. We're getting some deets on the war.
But there is something you do not know. This is one of the few surviving records from that war. Our greatest starbase had been destroyed by the Shadows. We were doomed to lose the war.
It's like their Babylon 5.
As if in answer to our prayers, a replacement arrived.
This is the war. It's not the future.
4. We always knew that Babylon 4 had been taken somewhere in time, but we assumed it was into the future.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
It was taken into the distant past. Without Babylon 4, we would have lost the war. As Babylon 4 neared completion, the allies of the Shadows recognized it for what it was.
Allies of the
Sent
Shadows.
these ships, but something stopped them.
Is that a White Star?
The White Star?
But that was years ago.
Yes, and that is exactly where we must go. 6 years into the past.
6
Once
years.
there, we must prevent the destruction of Babylon 4 and take the station with us through time.
Okay, again, okay. It's not a future war. It's the past war, 1,000 years ago. Came up 6 years ago and then it disappeared. Before it disappeared, those ships were going to come and destroy it. So the White Star has to go back 1,000 years or 6 years. I think it said 6 years to stop the attack on it. Am I following? This time travel stuff gets sticky.
Delenn, the question of who stole Babylon 4 is the biggest mystery of the last decade. Now you're telling me it was me?
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
If we don't go along with this, we'll change history. And the Shadows will come out of the last war stronger than they should be. We won't stand a chance against odds like that.
I'll be in the car.
I've come a long way to be here for this. Besides, I think we'd work well together, like Butch and Sundance, Lewis and Clark, Lucy and Ethel.
Lucy and Ethel.
All right, let's do it.
Super skeptical. I'm kind of with Sheridan. I mean, I get it. Maybe what I'm thinking doesn't matter, because even if the 1,000 years are different, it's not so much. I mean, they're using this Babylon 5 getting destroyed as the like the thing, you know, oh, we got to avoid this. But really, in my head, Babylon 5 would never have existed. Neither would 4, 3, 2, or 1. The galaxy would never have gotten to the point that they sponsored a Babylon project, because the Shadows would have reigned supreme for 1,000 years. So I don't know, initial reaction is that the setup of the Shadows coming 8 days from now because they were victorious 1,000 years ago doesn't line up for me. Also, I don't think it matters. I think they still head back, do the same thing. So it's just this. I'm just going to go for the ride.
It appears we're being followed. It appeared on the screen shortly after we left.
I don't recognize
I believe it came from Epsilon 3.
Is it Drawl?
My people may be more technically advanced than yours, but even we do not have the technology for controlling a time field as unstable as this one.
Is that Droll on the ship?
No, he said he was sending along one of his aides.
Sorry. Much apologizing. Zathras has great responsibilities. Was looking for the one. Was thinking great thoughts. Very sorry.
Is he looking for the one?
Says his name is Zathras.
I look so young.
Not the one.
Is the Garibaldi's hair?
I'm being called.
Zathras. We've met before on Babylon 4.
Zathras does not.
It was my past.
Your future. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Zathras.
That scar on Sinclair.
When you meet me again, it will be me, but it won't be me now.
Zathras understand. No, Zathras not understand, but Zathras do. Zathras good at doings, not understandings. Zathras also honored to meet you.
That doesn't sound foreboding or anything.
Oh no. Droll gave Zathras list of things not to say this was one. You never heard that.
What else is on this list of things you're not...
Okay, Hagrid.
Zathras is ready. We go.
I got to tell you, seeing Sinclair on screen here just feels right. We were so hard on him.
One
But like in retrospect, like it just looks
On our
right.
way out, I'm going to need a favor.
Sheridan to Garibaldi. Report back to the station. Keep an eye on things while we're gone.
Yes, sir.
Good.
I feel like Garibaldi's not the best at
See you at the
following
barn when we
orders.
get back.
See how this goes.
All
I
right.
could see him turning around, following on the back end.
Sent him home and didn't tell him you were here. Why the secrecy? Didn't you want to talk to him?
More than you'll ever know.
This is the vision that Lady Ladira had in Science Importance. Said it was a possible future. Is this where all that changes? Do we tie all those pieces together here?
When we travel in time, you can become unstuck in time unless there is anchor.
Okay.
These protect you.
Well, looks like this is
I
it.
like this. I like this
Everybody get
anchor
ready.
thing. It's the most science I've seen on a time travel thing maybe ever.
Move us into the rift.
So they're going 6 years in the past?
Hey, Zach, how's it going?
Fine, fine. Hey. You missed all the excitement. Ambassador Sinclair was here.
Where is he?
You're gone. He took off with the captain and everybody else on the White Star.
I mean, he wouldn't come all this way, then just leave without telling me. You leave any kind of message?
I'm sorry, no. At least he didn't say anything to me about it.
Thanks.
I've got something.
These are allies of the shadows, they said. This is something I don't think I was aware of, that they have allies.
Magnify. What the hell is that?
Big old bomb, 2 fighters, those shadow fighters.
Any messages for me?
One from Jeffrey Sinclair.
Stop. Display message from Sinclair.
Unable to comply. Password required for access.
Password.
Password? What password?
Jeffrey.
Negative
Yes,
on
Yeah, what do you need?
Unable to deliver.
Peekaboo. Susan, Michael. Socks, fasten, zip.
Negative on password.
Fasten zip.
Comply.
Does a good callback.
Password. Phrase. 3 words. Hello, old friend.
Password confirmed. Stand by.
I like that. That's
Hello,
cool.
Michael. By the time you get this, I should be long gone. But I had to leave something. I couldn't leave without saying goodbye. I won't be coming back from Babylon 4. And if you went with me, you wouldn't make it back either.
What is that? Oh, and his anchor's gone.
What happened to him?
Time stabilizer damaged. He is unstuck in time. Very damaged. Zathras can never have anything nice.
We must find him.
Zathras is Detroit.
Babylon 4. All of us are expendable. What counts is the mission. We may be able to pull him back, but first we have to get to
right.
Babylon 4. If we don't follow through, then Sheridan went through all this for nothing.
I was bagging on his command experience before. Here's his command
What's our
experience
status?
shining through. And the white glove treatment. Those are Centauri. That's Londo.
Londo, your timing, as always, is quite exceptional. Just in time to die.
What?
All my life,
That's compassionate.
I've had
That's
doubts
cool.
about who I am, where I belonged. Now, I'm like the arrow that springs from the bow. No hesitation, no doubts. The path is clear.
Getting it in now. Bloop. I think I've been right this whole time. I think this episode's going to end in that soul of Valen. Valen. Sinclair's feeling it. It's getting unlocked in him right now. Oh my God. If I'm right, like that's I'm looking for my censor button. That is crazy. That is okay. Oh my God, this episode. Sorry. Like, wow. Okay. That's good old makeup on him.
What are you?
Putting you out of my misery.
What?
During your little war, you drove away the shadows, but you did not think to clean up your mess. If a few of their minions, their dark servants, came to Centauri Prime, well...
What are these minions and dark servants? His allies?
Yes. You want to see the harm?
I don't get it. How far in the future is this? They're burning a couple buildings on Centauri Prime. It's got to be a while in the future. Londo's old. But how is it still happening? What happened that he's not cleaning it up?
I need Lanier to stay with the ship. Can you get the equipment up here by yourself?
Zathras is used to being beast of burden. Very sad life. Probably have very sad death. But at least there is symmetry.
It's kind of heartbreaking. Zathras can't have anything nice.
Why do your people always ask if someone is ready right before you're going to do something massively unwise?
Tradition.
Oh, what? That's it? Oh, that's it? All right, so it didn't happen in this episode, but I'm going to lay it out right now. I've been calling this for a long time. Brent started it in Legacies, I think is where he first said it, when Naroon and he first met Naroon, and he and Sinclair, kind of went at it a little bit. So he said, oh my gosh, maybe Sinclair is Minbari. And then we found out that he's got the soul of a Minbari. So cool. Okay. So kudos. Another great prediction by Brent on that one. But then I was like, I think he's got the soul of Valen specifically. And I've kind of discounted that here in the last, I think just last week actually talked about that, but it's the arrow that is loosed from the bow. Yeah. I think we're going to get the soul of Valen coming out in this next episode. That's going to be the journey of Sinclair. Oh man, this is cool. All right. It's time. War Without End. Part 2. WWE Part 2. I don't know that I've been as excited for an episode of TV. Really, in a really long time. Let's get into this thing. Let's watch this episode. Oh, are we in?
There is the legacy of your war. But this couldn't happen, not in this amount of time.
It's been 14 seconds.
Is this? 17.
There's the cough.
Take him back to his cell. Make your peace with whatever gods you worship.
Some good old
I cannot recall my world from what it has become, but I can thank you properly.
Okay, on Babylon 4, White Star there. Ivanova trapped. Marcus nowhere to be seen.
What was that?
What was
probably
wrong?
Marcus. Ooh! Sweep the leg. We show no mercy on Babylon 4.
Poor Zathras.
Poor Zathras.
No one listen to Zathras.
Well, that's pretty convenient. He's going to show up right here. I think Zathras' mind just broke.
Team 1 to Team 2.
Are they going to run into each other?
Ready, stand by.
Like, does this overlap with when he and Garibaldi came last time?
What is it?
As if someone had just walked over my grave.
There's a glitch in the Matrix. They're going to run into each other.
John.
Delenn?
Is that Delenn? That is Delenn.
Delenn. What are you doing here?
Our son is safe.
Son?
All that matters.
Did she say son?
John, I love you.
So their first kiss. His first kiss. 17 years in the future. 17 years in the past, doesn't even know what happened. It's gotta feel weird. Or maybe he's time dilated and he doesn't really know.
This may not make any sense, but I am not supposed to be here. I was on the White Star. And my time stabilizer was hit, and
she's got to remember that. She's there.
His name. I can see it in your eyes.
She's putting the dots together.
I see the innocence that went away so many years ago.
Means he's got to make some hard decisions if he's losing his innocence.
From what Londo said, I get the impression that we won the war.
The war is never completely won. There are always new battles to be fought against the darkness. Only the names change.
New shadows?
We created something that will endure for 1,000 years.
What did they create? What was the price?
But we have a son.
Yes, we have David.
David? That's his dad's name, isn't it? Or is that Jeffrey David Sinclair? Was that it? I think it's, okay, probably a Sinclair thing. He's got to surrender to the shadows, too high of a price. That means the shadows are still a thing. So a lot just got packed into that little section. If I'm confused, I can only imagine what Sheridan's feeling right now. If he kills him, is he's time dilated? He's gonna... Is Londo dead? What the what is happening?
I have had considerable to drink. It is the only way that we can be alone.
We can be alone.
We wish to wake it.
Wake what?
Yeah.
We all have our keepers.
Our keepers.
It was satisfied.
It was satisfied.
Doesn't care why I do what I do, as long as you are dead.
As long as Sheridan dies, this jailer, this keeper, is satisfied?
It cannot hold its liquor.
What is that?
If I drink just enough, I can put it to sleep.
What is that?
I am in charge of myself again.
What is happening?
You two are my last chance for my own redemption.
I see you, Brent.
Ship. My God will take you there.
It's a good performance. Was that all that bravado?
In exchange.
Performance for this tumor keeper thing?
All I ask is that you and your allies free my people.
Just cares about the Centauri. When did he become...
You are there, my old friend?
Yes. Jakar. It's Jakar from the Vision, Jakar. It's got the thing. Old friend, he called him.
We have unfinished business between us, Jakar. Let us make an end of it. Quickly. Before it stops me.
What? He wants him to kill him. Whoa! Whoa! It is the Vision. We saw this back midnight on the firing line. This is where it happens.
I'm being pulled back again.
John, listen to me. Do not go to Zahadum.
We just heard that if he goes to Zahadum, he will die now because of Kosh. Did they both die? How do you choke each other out? What's this? Veer? God, I want to know what happens in that 17 years. There's so much.
Perhaps power supply in suit will help. Will not last, though. Then he will be lost again.
You know, I've been thinking, Delenn said that their great leader, Valen, came forward at about the same time. And Lear said that Valen was Minbari, not born of Minbari. That's always intrigued me. You think we'll get a chance to meet him?
I don't know. It'd be an honor, though. He's one of their holiest figures.
His soul is in Jeffrey Sinclair. Mm-hmm.
Captain?
Are you all right?
Yeah. That's pretty good, aiming. So. Get him to show up right there.
I feel like I get drift away any second, but...
He's got one, too.
How was your trip?
Cool.
We're totally going to intersect.
All right, then let's do it.
This is the other side.
John!
Other side of Babylon Squared.
Are you right?
I love it.
Fine.
I love it.
What is it?
A second ago, we were making out and you were touching my face, and I could really go for some of that right now, but we got some work to do. I feel like we got robbed a little bit on the first kiss thing. Put them both in the same suits. You don't know who and what. Okay, where are we?
What the hell was that?
When are we?
Oh, no.
What happened?
Time device activated prematurely. We have moved 4 years ahead.
Which is exactly when Babylon 4 reappeared the last time.
Danger.
This is the intersect. This is
Time
Babylon
system
Square. Now they're at
not
Babylon
stable.
Square.
We've got another tachyon burst.
It's not good.
Hello.
What was that?
Time flash. See yourself forward or backward in time.
What happened?
What was bound to happen as soon as we went forward in time again. Sheridan disappeared again just as the field went up. If we don't get him back soon, we may lose him permanently.
So to make him look like he looked at the end of Babylon Squared.
Come on. Find what you need and let's get out of here. We're running out of time.
Yeah, that helps.
Cannot run out of time.
There is infinite time. You are finite. Zathras is finite. This is wrong tool.
Pretty deep.
No. Ambassador Sinclair, I'm picking something up on the external scanners.
I was wondering when they'd get here.
Who's on board?
I am. That's me and Garibaldi when we came here 2 years
That's
ago.
Babylon Squared coming to us right now. It's a whole other episode we're about to overlap. And we're going to do one of the coolest things they do in sci-fi where they show you the other side
Shuttle 1 to escort
of the
wing.
story.
Take position 2.5.
Oh, not good. Not good. But makes sense, right? This Zathras that they went and got is the Zathras that's going to run into season 1. Almost as if it were planned this way.
Here it is again.
What the hell?
So we thought this was Sinclair back in Babylon Square.
It is the one.
We thought this was a matter touch matter sort of, same thing. They blast, but maybe it's more of a time thing. Notice how clearly that was a stunt double. Zathras got the...
What are you...
I don't know.
Anchor to Sheridan? Okay.
He must have fixed it.
No, this isn't my stabilizer. Someone must have put this on me.
But if you're here, then who's running around out there in a blue suit?
So I'm guessing it's Delenn that's in the suit. They touched and blasted back because she was in time distortion, maybe?
Zathras knew you would not leave him.
Yeah, there you go. Surprise, not the one, baby. It's me, Delenn.
I finished integrating the time-shifting controls so they can be adjusted.
This moment of time Sheridan was missing that doesn't quite line
The
up.
rest of you head on back to the White Star. I'll set it off, then come join you.
But this system isn't fully automatic, is it? Someone has to ride this thing back into the distant past. And it's a one-way ticket, isn't it?
Marcus, I'll take it back because I've always taken it, and I always will. You asked what brought me here. Before I left Minbar, I was given a letter from 900 years ago.
That he wrote?
I wrote this from the past, 900 years ago. I went. It's as simple as that.
He's telling the truth. I received one as well.
No, I can't accept this.
If I go back to our time, the aging effect will probably kill me. Isn't it better to choose life? Zathras, something I don't understand. You said you followed the one, but the one you pointed to was
Delenn. Zathras knows things even Droll does not know yet.
Can he plug in?
And I know you. And I know you. And I know you. All Minbari belief is around 3. 3 castes. 3 languages. Light, dark, and gray. All is 3, as you are 3.
3 become 1.
One, as you are the one.
All 3 are the one.
You are the one who was. You are the one who is. You are the one who will be.
Sinclair's gonna go back. It makes him was.
In your heart. You know what Zathras says is true.
Delenn's now, but how does Sheridan work into this as Will?
Oh, now, who was.
We'll say, as a Catholic,
we have
totally makes
destiny.
sense. Wait a minute. Is it more than just Valen's soul? So Zathras is staying with Sinclair. And now Sheridan's got to order them to go.
Let's go home.
I love, even if I'm wrong on the whole thing, I love this for the character of Sinclair. What an amazing way to send it. A great way to send Michael O'Hare
The
back.
temporal rift is closing.
Lanier told you that 1,000 years ago, human and Minbari souls began to merge. Minbari souls were being born in human bodies.
Because Sinclair...
Something happened that opened that door between us. If my people had found Babylon 4 with a human aboard, they would never have accepted it.
Dear God. A Minbari not born of Minbari.
Oh my God.
My whole life has been leading to this.
No, I can't. No. He's crystallizing.
You talk like a Minbari.
That's what Brent saw. He's like, it's gonna be. He's gonna be. He's. Oh my God. Oh my God. 1,000 years ago. Dude. Oh my God. I have goosebumps.
Zathras knew you would come. This way.
Oh, my heart's racing. I swear to God. Oh my God.
I welcome you and present this place to you as a gift.
I am called Valen.
No way! No! Yes! In your face, Brent. In your face. I called this how long ago? Who's the king now? Do I have a crown? Do I have one? That's what I got. That's what I got. Maybe the greatest episode of television of all time. War Without End 1, like that, those three packaged together with that finish on the whole thing. Whew. And the build up, right? Little hints through the whole thing. The build up. Perfection. Perfection. Hey, I'll be professional here for a moment. Just trying. Thank you very much for your support. I love making these for you. I love talking about this show. Yeah, man. This is great. This is Babylon 5. Hey, take care of yourselves. Be well. And I'll see you on Monday.